Good evening. For Kyle Johnstone, I'm Lexi Olson, and this is Duck TV Sports.
Oregon football returned to Autzen Stadium last weekend, defending their home turf against division foe Washington State. The backups for the Ducks came to play. After taking over snaps for Darren Thomas in the second half, Brian Bennett connects with DeAnthony Thomas. The Black Mamba turns a defender around, scoring a 45-yard touchdown reception. This time on special teams, Thomas breaks away from everyone. 93 yards, one kickoff return for a TD, and a reason for the track team to give him a look. With the W in reach, backup running back Kenyon Barner scores from 28 yards out. Oregon holds on to win 43-28. Haley Hurai analyzed the victory.
It was Darren Thomas and LaMichael James returned to Autzen Stadium today as the Ducks took on the Washington State Cougars. The Ducks were only up by 5 points at the half, so Chip Kelly benched Darren Thomas in favor of redshirt freshman Brian Bennett. Bennett started the second half, and both LaMichael and Darren said that their shared snaps did not affect their confidence in their starting roles.
If it's the best interest of the team, hey, we got to go with it because I'm a team player, and I want the team to win. I don't want to lose no game.
For Duck TV, I'm Haley Hurai.
The Ducks head north to visit the Huskies at UW Saturday at 7:30 p.m.
The women's volleyball team hosted new conference foe Utah Friday night at Matthew Knight Arena. Friday night, Ducks hosted the Utah Utes. The Ducks started off hot with 2 kills by Catherine Fisher and another by other leading scorer Ariana Williams. The Ducks took the first set 25-13. The Ducks played tough defense but couldn't stop sophomore Aaron Red. Ariana Williams fought back with a kill set by Lauren Plum. But then the Utes took control, shutting down the Ducks with 2 solid blocks from Aaron Red and Morgan O'Dale. And with the final kill from Aaron Red, Utah defeated the Ducks in a 3-2 set victory. Women's volleyball defeated Colorado 3-0 on Sunday at Matthew Knight Arena. In the first set, Oregon won 25-21. 3 straight points on kills by Lauren Plum and Jacqueline Wheeler gave Oregon a 25-18 victory in the second set. Oregon captured an early lead in the final set and finished strong at 25-18. Finishing its 11th sweep of the season, Oregon raised its home record to 8-3. Oregon travels to the desert to take on Arizona schools Friday, November 4th and Sunday, November 6th.
With 2 games remaining at Pape Field, the Ducks soccer team hosted the California Bears. The Bears blanked the Ducks, winning the match 4-0 behind 3 goals from Caitlin Fitzpatrick. Sophomore midfielder scored the team's first goal just 8 minutes into the game. 8 of Cal's 9 shots were on goal. Fitzpatrick was also involved in the Bears' 4th goal, assisting forward Lauren Batung. The Ducks equaled Cal's 9 shots, but just 4 of them were on goal.
Over 700 fans showed up to the women's soccer game as the Ducks hosted number 2 Stanford at the final game at Pape Field. In the 9th minute, Cardinals' Lindsay Taylor took their first shot, but Lindsay Parlee swooped in with the save. Stanford has the nation's 10th best defense with 11 shutouts for the season. Maddie Mercier took the Ducks' first shot at goal that was stopped by keeper Emily Oliver. In the 14th minute, Teresa Noyola connected Stanford's first goal off a clearance by Alina Garcia-Mendez. Noyola scored Stanford's second goal in the 46th minute, off the service from Mariah Nogueira. The final score was Stanford 2, Oregon 0. The soccer team travels to Corvallis to play the Oregon State Beavers on November 4th at 7 p.m.
Now we're going to toss it over to Preston, McLean, and Lauren for this week's edition of Packing Heat.
All right, thanks, guys. The Ducks defeated Washington State 43-28 here in Autzen Stadium on homecoming weekend. I'm with McLean and Lauren to talk about that game. McLean, the Ducks offense struggled early, but they picked it up.
Well, you know, Preston, Ducks fans are used to seeing the points put up early, often, and easily, and that just was not the case on Saturday against Washington State. The offense came out flat. They were struggling to move the ball in the first half. You know, Darren Thomas, who had returned from an injury, did not look sharp. He had the 2 interceptions. LaMichael James was held in check and was really a complete non-factor in the first half. But then you got to credit the coaches. They made some adjustments. They got the running game going, and they were really led by 2 freshmen in the second half. You got DeAnthony Thomas, who had the touchdown reception and the kick return for a score, and then you got the the dual threat quarterback in Brian Bennett, who provided a huge spark for the Ducks in the second half. And while I don't think we're necessarily looking at a potential quarterback controversy, I do think that he's assured a lot of Ducks fans that when Darren Thomas's time at Oregon is over, they're going to be in pretty good shape with him under center.
Yeah, Bennett really has looked good these past couple weeks. All right, Lauren, let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. The Ducks gave up a lot of yards, but they also made a couple big plays.
Thanks, Preston. Defense did well against Washington State. Early on in the first few minutes, Avery Patterson blocked a punt return, and Bo Lacumbo picked it up, taking it into the end zone. I think Oregon really relied on some of their freshmen coming off the bench because Cliff Harris was out. The redshirt freshman Terrence Mitchell had a great play and interception early on in the game. Overall, I think Oregon did well.
All right, thanks, guys. So some big plays on both sides of the ball, some freshmen stepping up, and the Ducks are really going to need that to happen next weekend when they play Washington in Seattle. Huskies quarterback Keith Price can really air it out, so they're going to need those players to step up. That's all the time we have for now. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
That's all we have for you this week. Tune in next week for full football highlights versus UW. For Lexi Olson, I'm Kyle Johnstone. Have a good night.